that you know has to hit the following downbeat. It drives the entire thing forward. That's just such an awesome thing to put in your music. Hey guys, Andrew Berg here. I'm a jazz musician and teacher, and welcome to this episode of Down the BTS Rabbit Hole. In this video, I'm reacting to a solo song by RM titled Trivia Love. I'm going to go through a lyric video and a live performance. And I recently found out that RM can sing, so I really hope I get to hear some more singing. Since this is a solo song of his, I'm hoping he does singing and rapping. It'd be kind of cool, but I guess we're going to find out. Also, my subscriber count has gone up a lot in the past 2 months or so. So for everyone who doesn't know that I do this, if you guys recommend any songs to me down in the comments, I actually keep track of them on an Excel sheet, keep track of every single time someone mentions a song in the comments, and I tally them up, so when I'm going through, I'm trying to pick, like, say, I want to find a solo song by RM to go through, right? Then I can go through and I can see what is the most highly requested solo song by RM that's on there. So if there are any particular songs you want me to react to, just let me know down below. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can feed the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's get started.
Love, yeah. Is this love, yeah. Sometimes I know, yeah. Sometimes I don't, yeah. 이 다음부터 뭐라고 쓸까? 너무 많은 말이 날 돌지만 내 마음 같은 게 하나 없어. 그냥 느껴져 해가 뜨고 나면 꼭 달이 뜨듯이 손톱이 자라 늦겨울이 오면 나무들이 하늘하늘 옷을 벗듯이 너는 나의 기억을 추억으로 바꿀 사람을 사랑으로 만들 사람 알기 전 심장은 온통 직선뿐이던 거야. 난 그냥 살아 넌 나의 모든 목소리 잠시 나를 살아 너만 돼도 살아.
Okay, cool. The beginning of this gives me so many vibes. It's like this R&B kind of thing, which is awesome. Just the solo piano and everything. It has a very, very common rhythm in jazz, blues, R&B, anything from, like, let's say before 1970, maybe before 1980, somewhere in there. It was a very popular thing to go that kind of rhythm. And the reason why is that it draws you right back into that next downbeat again. And in case you guys are curious, I talked about it before how the 5 chord adds a lot of tension. I'm pretty sure that that chord that's hitting on that upbeat is going to be the 5 chord, because that's what it usually is, and it sounds like it is. But having that adds so much tension anyway, so you put it on an upbeat that you know has to hit the following downbeat. It drives the entire thing forward, just with a simple piano kind of thing going in the background. So I have read the dual set lyrics as well, and I was looking at the really interesting correlation between, I think it's the word love and human, and I've noticed that now he has this play between he's using the word love and humans kind of almost interchangeably in a lot of ways. I'm be focusing mostly on the music during this reaction, but I love that how that all kind of plays together and everything. And yeah, anyway, it's really, really cool. Let's keep on watching. Okay, so here mentioned how human and love sound similar, but also during the English portion, he was saying how he kept on using the combination of live and love, and how those are also very similar sounding, and he said even changing the I to an O. So it's like, you know, your life should be about love, I think is what I'm kind of getting at. Anyway, really, really cool. I love that wordplay between it. How he's doing the same wordplay in English and in Korean, and kind of interchanging I mean, it doesn't matter which one he's doing. He's still doing that same kind of play on words. Very, very detailed and awesome.
Let's 몰라 너 때문에 알았어 왜 사람이 사랑을 하며 살아가 하는지 아와 유의 거리 멀지 많어 JKLMN You are arrested 모든 글자 건너 내게 닿지 화내와 내서 똑같은 소리가 나잖아 그렇다고 내가 넌 아니지만 너의 직장의 일부가 되고파 너의 소설에 난 참견하고파 난 그냥 살아 넌 나의 모든 목소리 잠시 나를 살아 너만 들어 살아
That part about eroding the edges from human again to make it love is kind of the idea of in Korean that character has that square shape and eroding it to make it love because it's the same thing just with rounded edges instead. Anyway, fascinating stuff. He's awesome.
내가 간다면 슬플까 만약 내가 아니면 난 뭘까 결국 너도 날 떠날까 스치는 바람 많은 네가 바라본 너가 사람 많은 네가 바라본 바람
He's got a brass section in this now? Oh my god. Is that him doing like the kind of vocal riffs on top? It doesn't sound like his voice, but I only heard that one snippet in my universe. I guess I don't really know. But that was really cool. Just that was little riffs here and there. I've heard other parts of the song too, so I forgot to mention it. But yeah, there's little riffs that he's doing. Although it's really awesome how with the kind of like the band, I'll say, is doing in the background. That was like extra layers added in to just bring home the end of the song, and it's super, super cool.
Always meant to be destiny. I hope you feel the same one night. Love.
So cool. This is an awesome song. It's not at all what I expected from RM, to be honest. Only because his voice almost kind of fits this like rock rap kind of vibe is what I've gotten so far. Something like this is the exact opposite. It was really cool again having those brass section comes back in at the end because that was also a very traditional like R&B funk kind of thing to do. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna watch a live performance of him now, and I'm pumped for this too. So let's see what he got. I love the whole staging of this, how he came out of the stage itself, was doing the like heart symbol when he came out and everything. Overall, it's cool, and he commands the stage. He's just like hopping around basically out there, and just like it's awesome. It's a super cool performance.
왜 사는 거 사람이 무시가 생기게 하지 그럼 let's rely 너 tell me how to show 왜 사는 거 사람을 하고 살아야 하는지 I want you act when move you mind JKLMN kick you arrested 모두 부착은 넌 내가 내게 닿지 완전한 내 눈물 소리가 나잖아 그렇다고 내가 넌 아니지만 너가 시작해 그걸 되고 봐 그리고 먹고 싶어 Let's go running
Okay, also, I didn't comment it before, but it's such a clever thing to do, like, the, like, I'd reach I to you, and then it goes through all the letters individually. That's such a clever way. I've never heard that before in music. That's such, like, a silly, clever thing to do for that. Also, this image I've stopped on, with the whole audience lining up and everything, so cool, having all those army bombs and everything light up, and just the shape of the stadium and everything. It's such a cool image. This is such a cool performance. I've been saying this so much recently, but I would really like to go to one of the live performances. And actually, the live performances that they announced are coming up pretty soon. And I guess by the time this posts, I guess I'll know if I have a ticket or not. But I'm definitely going to be trying because it's in Los Angeles, which is not too far from where I live. And I could easily make that work, and it'd be so cool. Anyway, I'd love to see them live. This looks awesome. Okay, cool. You can hear the brass section a lot more in this recording or this performance more than the actual recording itself, which hopefully tells me they have a live band there, which I think would be super cool if they did. I know they did a couple other songs that I've reacted to. I think Lie they did. I'm sure others too. That's the one that's coming to mind. But anyway, I can hear it a lot more, and the sound of that brass section reminds me a lot of this group called Chicago.
Saturday in the park, I think it was the 4th of July.
Back in like the 70s and 80s, probably maybe 60s even is when they were kind of most popular. My dad's going to watch this video and be so disappointed that I don't remember the dates and everything. But that's fine. So usually most bands would have, say if they have like a trumpet, a trombone, and a saxophone, right? What most groups would do is have the trumpet be the highest harmony, have the saxophone be the next highest harmony, and then have the trombone be on the bottom. Just because trumpet can play the highest out of those instruments, saxophone has a sound that kind of blends right in the middle of it, and trombone can play the lowest. So it ends up making a nice harmony, what typically happens. What the band Chicago does, and what I think I'm hearing here, is they put the trombone on top, then trumpet, and then saxophone, which is so difficult to pull off because the trombone player has to be like phenomenal to make that work, because now they're playing, I mean, they have to play higher than the trumpet would play to make that work and to have a good sound. I love a high trombone sound, by the way. It's fantastic. Anyway, so they have that. It sounds like they have that because the top voice to me, and top voice meaning top instrument voice, sounds like a trombone. Anyway, very random, but it pulled me in immediately when I started to hear it a little bit louder in the mix. Really cool. okay, what they come out, that was cool. That was really cool having them all come up from below the stage or the audience, whatever. That was such a cool thing. They'll just kind of like silly dancing, right? There's like Jungkook doing a sprinkler kind of thing. RM was up next to someone, I can't remember who it was. Just kind of like, you know, doing a little dance. So cool. So this is awesome.
I want to say just one word. Love.
Okay, awesome. That one word, love. That's so good. That's they have so many good meanings and messages in their music. That's just awesome to me because like they have like again like I've talked about in Epiphany, like the idea of like loving yourself and everything. And this song having like the word like human and love kind of meaning the same thing. It's awesome. I love how they think about the messages they want to put out in their music and then just accomplish it every single time. I've never heard a song that sounded like they tried to do it and it didn't quite get the message across. Every single song that I've heard from them, when they have a message, it gets across. That's just such an awesome thing to put in your music. And again, to get out to the audience and everything. It's super impressed. Not what I was expecting from an RM song, expecting much more like hardcore rap kind of. Which I'm sure he has out there as well. I think he has what, 2 mixtapes, and then also solo songs on the albums and stuff. So I'm sure out of that he has some more like hardcore rap songs. But I kind of like this style for him. Also really cool to have the horn section in there and everything. I loved it. Thanks for watching. My name is Berg, and if you want to join me on this trip down the BTS rabbit hole, just please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you notified the next time I post. Till next time.